I am here with Norview Head football coach Herbert Lawrence. His Pilots win a Labor Day Classic, if you will, 35-19 over the Great Bridge Wildcats at Hickory High School in Chesapeake. Well, coach, you play on a Friday night. The lights go out at Great Bridge. They have the kids get ready for a holiday weekend, and you have to play the resumption of this game from the second quarter on. How'd you deal with all the hoopla and the zaniness that goes into preparing for a game that was suspended, if you will?
Well, I would just tell you, it's just so humblingness of the kids that want to just stay sincere to the policy that we have here, and just a testament to those young men. Yes.
You have a sophomore who's going to be a pretty good player, number one, Charles Jackson, running back for you. Had a long touchdown run before halftime. Also had a pick six. I know his dad was a heck of a player back in the day in the Eastern District at Maury. Speak on what this young man brings your team in all three phases, if you will.
That young man is a blessing. I mean, he's truly one young man that I would always say Google don't even have the words for what he does, but he's an extraordinary young man, and definitely we're so blessed to have him.
How much is he the focal point? I know you do a lot of neat things with your running game and some counters, misdirection type of stuff, and just to try to really chew the clock and get first downs that way. But how much is he a focal point in terms of what you want to do offensively to kind of set the tone?
Well, not so well. He's a focal point, but I would say pretty much more like 51%, because we still have 49% of the other young men that does just as much to help us out as well.
Sure, I know it all starts with the offensive line too, for you to block and give him those holes to run, and your other backs as well. A few more for you. How much did the confidence grow from the game with Smithfield? I know that was one that was kind of looking like it was going to go the other direction. You got a big pass on a fourth down, set up for a field goal that you hit. How much did that give the kids a little extra oomph? Because it's a big difference being 1-0 as opposed to 0-1, and now you're 2-0 here.
Yes, well, definitely that did give us a huge oomph, because Smithfield played us very tough, and outstanding team, outstanding coaches. But we were just able to just stay with our policy that we have. We bend, but we won't break, and that's what we did that night. We bent, but we was able to not break, and we was able to sustain the victory out of that.
Yeah, and your defense in this particular game with Great Bridge, a lot of red zone stops, fourth down execution plays. How much is that going to be something that you all, as harp on, point of emphasis, you move forward into the teeth of your schedule in the Eastern District?
Well, when you were speaking on other parts of the team other than Charles, that's where part of that 49% comes from, is that defense, because they do great things for us.
Lastly, you're 2 games in, you're 2-0, better than 0-2 or 1-1. What are you most pleased about? Maybe a unit or unsung hero that you would highlight, and then on the other side of that coin, I should say, what do you have to improve on and clean up in order to be a team come playoff time that can make some noise in your eyes?
The one thing that we know, we only have 5 seniors. So we only have 4 that actually start. So we're very young. So that's the one thing that we are doing with the young men now, as far as the growth that we're trying to develop with them. So I would definitely just say just growing to help us out.
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. All the best, and we'll see the Pilots soon.
And I thank you so much.